Hey folks, I'm to Vainglory, and welcome to part 34 of my campaign as Kiev in the 1212 AD mod for Total War Attila. So, the Upstalsboom League have decided to attack Krakow with a half stack. They do have a number of armies around, but for whatever reason they've made this suicide attack, and I'm going to go ahead and fight the battle. I was going to say this shouldn't take very long, but if they stand back and bombard us with their artillery, it might take longer than I'd want it to. We'll see what happens. So they don't have any cav other than the general's unit, but I do expect they'll assault the gates anyway. So we will find them first. Where are you? There we go. I guess we'll hit this gate then. So we'll get some deployables out just to make sure that the general dies. I always put them the wrong way around. Yeah, make sure the general dies when they charge in. No, put another one in here. Come on. Okay, how about if we do it like this then? That there. That there. And they're probably coming in from that sort of direction too. And we'll stick caltrops around. There we go. I think what we'll do is do I bother with that? No, to be honest, if they actually make it inside, then well done to them. I'm not going to stop them with a barricade. We'll let them come on into our fireballs. It's not the biggest slope, but hopefully we can make use of it. Don't like that one in there. I think that's likely to get caught up in the trees. Go with that. And the sharpstone beds, I'm going to put them further away from the fireballs this time. And we'll have the killing fields down here. Put some of these outside the gates. Trying to put them inside the gates is a problem though. Okay, we'll go with that, and yeah, we'll set some out here. You never know, the towers might set fire to them. You get these in here. Can go with yeah, go with that actually. Okay, and barricades. I put barricade over here just to dissuade them from heading around that direction. Not that I think they would. Okay. Where can the bowmen stand? Not there for a start. Can you stand there? Yeah, we can get you in there. And if we put you in there. That should be okay. And your range is right over to here. So group you. No, it's not a skirmish, don't shoot it well. Heavy shot is fine. And again, you get the honour of lighting the fireballs. And then we'll have. Let's have both of them up there. One back there in reserve. You'll have you in there. I can't remember if they've got any archers. And you just in there. Everyone in shield wall except for you. Well, you stay in shield wall just now actually as well, that's fine. And the cav back here with the general. Right, and let's. We good to go? Yeah, let's start the battle. Imagine the artillery is going to bombard here. Up to fast forward, yeah. And they probably will be able to make a breach, which renders all this pointless. If I had some units down there, it might split their fire. They're taking their time. Let's see. And of course the ballista aren't really any use to them. And they're out of ammo. Only half done. So that's incomplete. You should now see the cav. Or maybe not. Well, no, I've seen the general charge in plenty of times. Okay. I just wondered if they were off on a trot. Are they actually going to attack, or are they just going to form up? Ah, here they come. Send in their pikemen to take down the gates. Taking some damage from the towers. And they've decided they can't do anything against the gates, so they're going away again. Oh, this does not look good. Okay. Right, I'm going to let this play itself out, and I'll see you when the battle's over. Okay, so it's been another one of those battles where the enemy have lined up and glared menacingly at us, while our towers shot flaming arrows at them. So we've got a unit of pikemen in here that's somewhere down to just about half strength. I think it was those guys there. Anyway, another draw. If I'd had an actual army inside the city, I would have gone out and attacked them. I didn't want to send out my garrison. They're not the strongest of troops, but and we did have the advantage in terms of missiles. Maybe I should have done that just to finish it a bit quicker. Anyway, it is what it is. Krakow is defended. And there's the other armies up here.
At your command.
Yeah, Krakow. Trying to get my bearings. Where's north? There we go. Okay. Turn it around so that I'm actually facing north. Makes a bit more sense to me now. So we've got Hungary's armies down here, and we've also got all these armies. Croatia. I think there's another war going on down there that they're involved in. We've got Bohemia. They've been sort of marching around about this area, but they've not come anywhere near me. So it's Upstalsboom HRE are the main protagonists in our war now, and I need to check actually where is the war target set. Okay, so it's that army there, so in theory you guys should be attacking them. We took Riga last turn, so the Teutonic Order are now a horde, I think. Still got a few armies. Yeah, no regions. That's fine for them. So the plan had been to finish them off, but Upstalsboom has sent armies up to link up. So we're going to leave that army in Riga for now. I want you to pull back down into about there. Oh, you can't get there because it's winter. I wanted you to fortify. I think you're probably safe to actually come into Gardenas. You're not going to get trapped in there. So you can replenish there. You're in good order. You can just... Let's pull you a bit further south. Come down to there, roughly.
Advance. Ready for further
You
orders.
need to stay in reinforcement range. But if you fortify there, and then if they make a move on Kiev, you should be able to get down and put some pressure on. I don't think they will though, there's armies there that will deter them. This army here, one more turn and it will have completed its recruitment. And our other army that was heading in that general direction came up from Kursk. Where did it go? There it's there. Yeah, so you're going to protect Vilnius. And I'd thought about bringing you over. Yeah, maybe actually bring you more towards Kiev. But you need to go up and around. That looks like the quickest way anyway. So again, get you on normal stance. And you can come to about there.
On the move. Your next command.
Money's really tanked now. If you fortify,
Look to the defenses.
let's get all you selected, and no, I want you all upgraded. Right. We've got our agent here. We've got good vision practically everywhere. So agents we can try and attack. Oh, you can't do anything against him. Anyway, so I think we'll just bring the spy down there.
Treading softly.
Just for now. Are we over here? And Suwar. That's a priest, so you're just staying there. You're in good shape. The Command Kirchak armies, I think, headed over towards Belyar. But I'll keep this army in here just now. Well, it has to because it's recruiting. So I think that's everyone checked out. The priests are doing what priests do. Grigory, you could potentially attack somebody. That's an allied agent. I'll just bring you back down over here then. And where can we build? Okay, first of all, I suppose it's better to check out down here. The town barracks, upgrading that would give us Rus hunters. Oh, they're already in the garrison. It gives an extra 2 public order, which we don't need. So there's no urgency there. That's not mine. Suwar. Orthodox Church. Let's get that. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. I don't want to recruit any more troops anywhere. I don't think I do. This army needs some more in it, but I want to get that moving. So I think we might just keep the money that we have, spend it next time out. Let's try diplomacy again. You'd have time to think about it, still not interested. Okay, well in that case I'm just going to end the turn. Rotislav, you have a skill. You're a governor, you've already got the tax rate. Probably not going to be doing too much construction here. That's not any use to us. So I guess we'll go for Zeal and Sweet Talker. So we can get this opened up eventually. Yeah, there's no point going for that stuff right now. We'll go with that. And now we'll end the turn. Okay, there's a target for my assassin. That's maybe what I should have done. I should have bought another assassin. I don't know where your armies are going though. I think I do want to get another army or 2 over towards Belgorod, just in case they do swing around there. That's what they did the last time with that single army. They had it wander about for a while, and then it took to the sea, and then made an assault. Well done, Hungary. Some action there. Yeah, so the HRE eventually made an assault on Belgrade from the sea. Teuton, so you're actually going to attack. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go out and attack you then. I wonder, well, I thought maybe they were just passing by, but they're still at war with us, so it doesn't matter if they're on their way south to look for new lands to live in. They need peace if they want to do that. Volga, Bulgaria, you're at war, aren't you? I do want to turn around and attack them again. As soon as we get the chance, we'll do that. So, Krakow, round 2. You brought some friends. Okay, let's go ahead, fight it again. The incensed crusaders. Is that because they've been smoking incense, or is it because they're really quite annoyed? Right, then you're coming in a different gate, so you're going to have to try and break down the wall again. Let's once more get our deployables out. There we go. I don't think we need to worry about any other gates. Do that. Sprinkle some caltrops in the mix. You out here. Okay, so we're going to be holding up there, obviously. Let's put a barricade in just because we've got them. We have another one in there in case anything sneaks round the back. Okay, put some sharpstone beds down here. And put some down in here as well. Fireballs. Up here. I don't want to put them that low down. Can I get one right up at the top, maybe? Can you move out of the way, please? There we go. And how about... No. You just don't like it, do you? You've got a tiny window in there. No, that'll do then. We'll go with that. Might send a unit to take down that barrier. It's not really worth it, I think, having that in there. I wanted it spread out. Well, like that. Not really. We'll have it there anyway. pits spread out here as well. And now if they can't go up there, they have to come around this direction. We might actually get some folk advancing up this area after all. So why did I put the stone beds there? Not really much use at all. Spread them out across. They don't do very much. They're supposed to just hold up the infantry, slow their movement rate a bit, and they're not meant to be a barrier. Let's have some spike traps in there though. And get some across here. So I want them over to that side. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Up here. As usual, cannon fodder has the honour. It really is tight in there, deployable zone. That's okay then. Do that. You behind, and it's probably sensible just to spread them out across this sort of formation. Got to put both of you guys over here. And we'll have you over here as well. And they're mostly over there because I think... Oh, hang on, where's the capture zone? So I reckon they will send some troops up there, but if I didn't have anything there at all, they might send a lot more. Can you guys... I can't really form up in there. So we'll have you in behind.
We'll kill them all!
Spread over there.
Deadly missiles ready! Battle ready and eager!
I think we'll have our cav over there.
Hold formation!
General. And we'll put you in the back, sort of roughly there.
Don't break formation!
And we'll go with that.
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers.
Yeah, not for long. Oh, they've even brought ladders this time.
Enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
They're going for the towers. I suppose they don't need to take down the gate. But if they've brought ladders,
Nothing remains of that
then
tower
it means
now.
their general is going to come through the spikes, stakes, caltrops. Got some more cav over there. They don't have very much in the way of archers or crossbowmen. And the ladders have stopped. Could be waiting for their allies. Could be waiting for the bombardment to cease. That's not going to be too much longer. A couple more volleys. There we go. Now they stay where they are. Okay, so once again, I'm going to edit this out, and I'll come back if anything happens. Okay, so once again, nothing happened. The two armies linked up, formed up, and have stood around. Such a pity. I really enjoy the game. I always loved Attila. Such a lovely looking game. Really enjoying this campaign. It's just unfortunate that the sieges are broken. So we start and end this episode with a no-score draw at Krakow. And this time they stood far enough back that they were out of range of the towers. So no losses on either side. You bring in another army to stand around and do nothing. Okay. Right. So, I'm going to put in a break. We've got the Teutons here, so I imagine what I'm going to do is come out and smash their armies, try and obliterate them, and then we'll push these armies over towards Krakow to take on Upstalsboom. And down here, where did Hungary go? They're involved in some other war, aren't they? Because I saw them in combat, but I don't know with whom. So we've got this army here that is now just about good to go. We're swinging another army over here. So, and we've got all this in here. Yep. We should be able to keep these guys contained around Kiev somewhere. So deal with the Teutons, deal with Upstalsboom. Another HRE army coming up there. And then we'll deal with them. That's the plan. So I'm going to put a break in, as I said. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.